Hey, welcome back. I am so excited to read for you guys on this beautiful Sunday. Say what's up to me as you get in here. And I'm not going to take too much time, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. I do have some special guests in the background. I don't know if you see them. Where are they? Wyatt, come here. And Doc. I'm sure you'll see them get on my bed, my dogs. And I'm dog sitting for my mom. So I have two dogs today, two Westies, actually three, because my oldest dog, Daisy, is downstairs. So yeah, it's like a little doggy daycare over here today. So you'll probably see them in the background at some point, or hear them barking. I hope they'd be good though. Hey Jessica. Hey Elena. Hey. So, yes, we're going to do some quickie readings for each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces. I'm going to go in that order. I'm not sure yet what cards I want to use or how I even want to do this, but let's see. We're going to set the intentions for what you can expect in this upcoming week. We're going to look at each zodiac sign. I think that's what I'm going to do. Hey, Jamie. What's up? Hey, Day. Hey, SCV. Hey, Spiritual Journey from Belgium. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, so what cards am I feeling? These are new. My soon-to-be daughter-in-law bought these for me as a Mother's Day present. I haven't got to use them a whole lot, so you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to use a little bit of all of them. How about that? I'm going to use a little bit of these. We'll do 3 cards each sign. Oh gosh, I always make this so complicated. This should not be this complicated. But like I'm sitting over here like, ooh, is that too many cards? I don't know. But I kind of like each deck. Okay. I don't know. These are a little too out there for me. I think we'll leave these to the sides. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do now. All right, so thank you guys for joining me. If you're new to me, welcome. My name is Dana, and you are at Tarot Time with Dana, and I have been on YouTube for 5 years, going strong. Yay. If you're returning, thank you. A lot of you have been with me for pretty much the whole time, and I love you guys so much. And I'm glad that my readings resonate with you year over year. That's awesome. I'm not your traditional tarot reader. I'm not here to tell you about the mundane or any of that. I'm here to read the energies, and so I'm going to meditate and see what pops up. And if you like to meditate, awesome. You can meditate with me. That might help me pick up on your storyline. If not, that's fine. Just chill out in the chat for a second, and I'm going to meditate to clear my energy and ask for messages from our spirit. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. So let's get it started. Aries, we're going to start with you. What can Aries expect? I'm just doing quick readings, so just a few minutes on each zodiac sign. What Aries can expect this upcoming week. Let's see. I don't know why I've been digging these cards so much lately, but I haven't. Aries, we're going to start with my Aries friends. What can Aries expect this upcoming week? All right, well, you have the first house of self. This is Aries energy in this deck. So I always love when I'm reading for a sign and I get their sign in the tarot. That's always a good sign to me. This time frame is all about your physical body, your outlook, your self-image. This can be a very opinionated energy, so just be aware of that. But it also talks about self-awareness and how you express yourself, Aries, really being highlighted. You might also have doors of opportunity opening up to you, or a welcome development in a situation where maybe you haven't seen much progress lately, but we'll see. You have the card of the inner voice and the source. So this is funny because when I did your reading for your monthly, the one I just put out, it was kind of a similar message, similar cards, where it was all about going inward, Aries. It was all about checking in with yourself, not seeking the opinion of others, not letting the opinion of others influence you in ways that don't really serve you, Aries. So when it comes to decision time, or when it comes to things that you need to get done this week, they're saying it's heavy on the self-reliance, not so much on others, right? Because others may let you down, but you're never going to let yourself down. You're always going to show up for yourself. So, and I got those same and similar messages in your spiritual reading as well that I just did. So let's see what else for. Also, when it comes to possibly a relationship, right? They're saying to listen to your inner voice. Listen to your intuition. Don't ignore your intuition, Aries, when it comes to others or a specific person, another. Let's see what else. 10 of Wands. King of Wands, one more. And the Hermit. So I have fire energy as well as Virgo energy out. You could be connecting with another fire sign or a Virgo, or you could have those placements in your chart. But this is all about taking care of business to me. The 10 of Wands is somebody who doesn't really mess around. They know how to get the job done. On the flip side, this can be a very heavy, burdensome type of energy. So don't overdo it, Aries, especially when it comes to your work or what you do for a living. Like, it's honorable to work hard or to be a hard worker, but don't take on more than you're capable of taking on. And what was that saying? I just had a saying pop into my head and then it left. Don't take a bite more than you can chew, something like that. I never get sayings right. Don't quote me on that one. Anyways, this is you, the King of Wands here. Showing up strong and confident and in your energy, right? So I feel like Aries, you're kind of bringing your best self to the table. This is somebody who's very confident, self-assured, who knows they can get the job done, right? So even if you've been having some doubt or insecurity as to whether or not you can get the job done, this is affirmation or confirmation that you absolutely can. You absolutely have the ability to do that. Just don't overwhelm yourself. You know, don't get yourself, don't put too many, oh my gosh, what's with these sayings? Don't put too many sticks in the fire. It's not a saying either. You know what I mean. Okay, and then you have the Hermit here. So this is a very self-reflective, spiritual, kind of introverted energy as well. To me, this card combination talks about kind of taking things on by yourself. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's boss mode energy. You're not relying on other people to get the job done. Oh, also, by the way, I keep getting unreliable. So there's an unreliable source here, or somebody that may be unreliable. Do not delegate to that person. Rely on yourself, and you cannot go wrong this week. But if you put that into another person, like if you're expecting somebody to get something done for you, they may let you down this week, or they may become unreliable or not show up or something of that nature. So it's like showing up for yourself being like the most important thing here. And listening to your own intuition, Aries. And I'm getting a lot of like work vibes. Okay, but again, it's a general reading, so this could also be about relationships. Like, don't put all of your eggs in one basket when it comes to relationships or a specific relationship, especially if there's a lot of struggle or heaviness around the connection. You know, sometimes that could be a sign, right? That could be a red flag that, hey, this may not be reliable, right? So I need to kind of hold back a little bit, or maybe take my time with that situation, go within, listen to my intuition about that, not other people's opinions, my intuition about that. So that's kind of what I have for you, Aries. And thank you for correcting me. So I saw somebody put the actual saying in the chat. For some reason, I was like, I was gonna say like, don't put too many pots in your pan, but I'm like, no, that's not it. That's not it at all. As it sticks in the fire. I am like the queen of getting sayings wrong. And you know what? Sometimes I don't even catch myself. Sometimes I just be saying things and I think it makes sense, and then so later on, like somebody will correct me, or I'll get a comment like, Dana, that's not how the saying goes. Be like, oh, my bad. Yeah, anyway, so Aries, that was your reading. I guess overall message is to listen to your intuition first. Self-reliance. All right, again, you could be dealing with another fire sign or earth sign, particularly Virgo, or have that in your chart. So, who's next? Taurus. Taurus. Let's see, what else we got coming in for Taurus? Taurus, you have the card of the Trine, which is all about the flow. This is actually one of my favorite cards to get, because to me, this is like, okay, if things have been difficult or tense, you're going to get into the flow a little bit more this upcoming week. Things may seem a little bit easier. Solutions might be coming in for you. You might have more energy than you've had before. This is about harmony. This is about balance, coming back to a situation. It's a very supportive energy, a very like easy, enjoyable. This is like my easy button card, so I love that. So let's see what else we have coming through for my Taurus. The dream and exhaustion. Look at these. Some of you might downright be having trouble with your sleep, like waking up exhausted even though maybe you slept all night, or maybe you're having restless sleep. If your dream state is really, really active, they're saying pay attention to what you're thinking about prior to going to bed. Because the last 2 hours of your day before you go to bed kind of set the vibrational tone for how your next day is going to begin. So it's really key that you kind of soothe yourself, regardless of what kind of day you had, that you kind of ease into your nighttime routine, so that you have the best chance of waking up into an easy, positive, flowing energy. But if you're going to bed late, or you're using the nighttime to stress out, or maybe, you know, get on your phone for too long, or get involved in like even shows, like, you know, Netflix is full of all kinds of shows, but like those really scary or dramatic or whatever shows, those can interfere with your sleep waves. cause sleep disturbances, right? So they're saying like they're definitely highlighting your nighttime routine as being something really important, especially if you've been feeling more exhausted than usual, or like your mornings haven't been starting off as well as you want, or just simply to set the tone for the upcoming week. If you go to bed in a very soft, soothed energy, you will have the best chance of having a day in the flow the next day. So that's really key. If you meditate, meditating at nighttime will also help as well. So let's see what else we have coming through for Taurus. Wow, are you dealing with Aries? I just got that card for them. 10 of Wands. 5 of Swords, yeah. Oh no, that's way too many. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Wow, really interesting combination here. I have Libra energy, but I also have fire, air, and earth energy here. So this, like, look at this. The 10 of Wands next to the 5 of Swords. And then the card of exhaustion. Do you see? To me, this is like feeling like you're being productive, but because you didn't plug your battery in, because you're exhausted, you're not actually really getting anything done. You're almost kind of like working against yourself. So it's like you may be participating in your day or participating at work, but it's like still energetically speaking, you're not pushing the energy very far, right? There's only so much we can do with physical activity in the earth realm, but if you really want to tap into the power of the universe, it's really more so about getting plugged in, getting in alignment, getting in the vortex, and using the energy to push yourself forward, not the physical action. So this is almost saying like you're doing all of the right things, right? Or maybe you're pushing yourself to the limits, but because you've not rejuvenated yourself, because you've not plugged in your battery, right, to oneself, it's not producing the results that you want. And that's because you're not really in the flow. And they're saying, okay, what do you need to do to get into the flow? Here's the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of, sorry, I just saw something really nasty in the chat. Let me ignore it for now, but I'm going to come back, troll bogeys, and give you a little slap once I'm done being spiritual. Okay, anyways. Back to you, Taurus. If you can read the chat, I'm sure you're laughing right now. Like, what the heck? Okay. So what can you do to get back in the flow? 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. This is about staying, it's about, first of all, it's about taking one day at a time, one thing at a time, right? It is allowing yourself to get enough sleep. It's about doing the energy work first. Meditation. I don't even care if you like to meditate or if you even understand the point of it. But FYI, meditation is the only thing that will change your vibration enough, in a positive direction enough to kind of clear the slate for you. So again, they're saying you need to clear your energy either right before you go to bed this week or first thing in the morning if you didn't have time to do it at night. And it could be as little as 10 minutes of quieting your mind in the morning or as much as like having a full-blown nighttime routine. But that's how you're going to get back in the flow. Now, the good thing is once you are back in the flow, and I feel that you will be more towards the week's end, things start to pile up, but in a good way. Like, this is a very productive energy. Like, this person is getting stuff done. They're feeling inspired. And because of that, they're getting a return on investment, right? Like, it is accumulating and giving this person more stability, more foundation to build off of, right? More security. So I feel like by the week's end, you're getting more into this flow. Okay, you need to get better sleep, Taurus, and to pay attention to your nighttime routine. but I feel like there's an opportunity for things to develop in your favor. And I'm getting this more towards like energy work. I'm not really talking about anything beyond that. Although this could also be referencing your money, something paying off for you in the long run, or paying off big time for you during this time frame. It just kind of depends on how well you've been flowing your energy. So I don't see relationships on the table here. I'm just saying, I see this is more all about, at least for now, working on yourself more than anything. Kind of similar to the Aries reading. Some of you connected with Aries. All right, but you could also be connecting with Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. All right, let's go to Gemini. How do I clear my energy? Meditation. I just said that. 10 to 15 minutes. Look at my dog. He's really loving that blanket. Breathing techniques work as well. But if you're going to do breathing techniques, why not close your eyes and just meditate? Because that's basically what meditation is breathing. But you could also do positive affirmations. You could also just soothe your mind by listening to things that are pleasing to you before you go to bed, like a podcast that really feels positive to you, or soothing music, take a nice bath, things of that nature that kind of set the tone, because it's the tone that you're looking for. All right, so let's go to Gemini. Did somebody kick the troll person out? I didn't mean to interrupt your reading, Taurus, but I looked up and it was a real nasty, perverted comment, and it was in all caps. So, I mean, I couldn't not see it. This took me off guard. But dang it, I gave that person attention, and they're attention whores. So now the troll's going to be like extra trolly. It's like, ooh, she read my comment. My nasty comment. I'm so important. That's what they feed off of, attention. Darn it. Oh well. Okay. Gemini. Gemini. Get back in there. Gemini. Let's see, what can Gemini expect this upcoming week for my Geminis? Oh my gosh, is every sign going to relate to the prior sign? You have the card of Taurus. It's funny because I just did Taurus and they had the same card Aries had. And now I'm on Gemini and you have Taurus energy. So some sort of weirdness going on here. You could be on the cusp, or you could have Taurus in your chart, or it could be somebody you're connecting with. Take it as it resonates. It could just be the vibes. Very earthy, very practical, steadfast, productive, which is funny because that was a key word for Taurus, was being productive. But this is also a very like sensual and like pleasure seeking, a little indulgent type of vibe. So maybe you're going to indulge yourself a little bit this week. Why not? I think everything in moderation is fine. So let's see what else for Taurus. Not Taurus, Gemini. For Gemini, my goodness. Beyond illusion and going with the flow. No way. Some of you, even if you don't have Taurus in your chart, watch Taurus's reading as well. It's almost identical to this one. They also had the card of the flow, and here you have it. And you have the card of beyond the illusion. I really like when this card comes out because this is talking about like seeing beyond the illusion of something or someone, getting that clarity that you need in regards to another person or a situation. But it's getting that clarity that's going to help you kind of go with the flow a little bit easier. Some of you, it's getting clarity on yourself, like how worthy you are, how good you are. Maybe you've been doubting yourself or feeling like insecure. And now you're feeling more in that space of like appreciating yourself and seeing through your own bullshit. You know, sometimes we are not very kind to ourselves. As a triple air sign, we're very much in our thoughts a lot, which could be a good thing, but it could also be a bad thing in the way that we overthink things. We overanalyze ourselves. We overanalyze other people. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like letting yourself off the hook a little bit this week, Gemini. So let's see what else we have coming through. Gemini. The Empress. The Five of Wands and the Devil. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Seems like you've been at odds with something here. Okay, I have Taurus energy here. I have Capricorn and I have Aries, Leo, Sag, but take it as it resonates. To me, this is a very positive energy to start out. It is all about patience, taking care of yourself. It is a very fruitful and productive energy. What is interesting, though, is it's followed by the Five of Wands, which is about conflict. It's about triggers, feeling triggered, feeling like you're being pulled in two different directions, or that there's some sort of internal struggle. And then the Devil, which is like fixating, obsessing. This can be shadow work. So some of you you've got some sort of inner struggle going on here, but you're going to see beyond the illusion this week. Okay, so if the struggle has been around like not being able to see something for what it is or someone for who they are, or like maybe even struggling with being able to see yourself in a situation, I feel there's clarity coming to that that's going to set you free from this bondage here, because this feels tense to me. It feels like a lot of tension. Some of the tension you're feeling is coming from a hyperfixation, okay, on what you don't want or the negative side of something that may be throwing you way off kilter. Some of you are dealing with an actual person that's quite toxic, that there could be conflict around or competition around, and it's all about like staying true to yourself, if that's the case, Gemini. Seeing this person for what they are, okay, not who you want them to be, and accepting that, okay, and then moving kind of along your way, knowing your worth, keeping your head held high, not dipping down into other people's energy or bullshit, but kind of staying the course. Some of you may struggle with that. Some of you may get tied in or pulled in or sucked into some sort of drama here or something that really doesn't serve you, but in a way it will serve you anyways, because you're going to get clarity through that confrontation or that situation. So, wow. Could be dealing with, like I said, fire sign or Capricorn or Taurus in particular, but take it as it resonates. And let's go to Cancer. Cancer. Look how cute my doggy is. Now that he has his fur back. Do you guys remember how fluffy he was? Oh gosh. He was like super big and fluffy, and unfortunately he got like a bunch of knots that were really super close to his skin, so we had to shave him. Yeah, like shave him. But he's finally growing his hair back. And so he looks fluffy again, so that's cool. Yeah. And I've got another one. I've got another Westie sleeping over here. I don't know if you guys can see. Let's see. There he is. Got doggy daycare. Dana's doggy daycare over here. Okay, anyway, sorry. ADD. Cancer. Cancer. Zodiac sign of Cancer. What do they have coming in? What can they expect this upcoming week? You have the card of opposition and balance. This is also Libra energy. Could be connecting with Libra or have Libra in your chart. This is talking about how you relate to other people, the mirror effect, confrontations, becoming aware or conscious of something. It's talking about manifestations, but it could also be talking about conflict, which is, again, crazy because Gemini just had a similar message. It's like each zodiac sign is kind of like feeding into the next today. It's so bizarre, right? Some of you dealing with a Gemini or have Gemini in your chart. So let's see what else for Cancer. Ugh, the card, no. You have the card of politics. I'm going to show you this card in a second. Ooh, and letting go. Letting go of the rhetoric of the politics or a person that is not who you think they are. Look at that. Look at this. Do you see? This is a snake. Somebody who's putting on a false facade. And then you have the card of letting go. So very similar to like the Gemini energy. Is everybody dealing with this week? There is like some sort of truth being shown or somebody's fake facade coming off and you're seeing like, I don't want to say true colors, but yeah, but not in the best way, right? We all have a shadow though. So that's why I hesitate by saying you're seeing somebody's true colors and they're a horrible person, because we all have good in us and we all have bad in us, right? I really don't want to typecast somebody as like a bad person, but you get what I'm saying. Like you get my drift. You're seeing something for what it really is, or someone for who they really are, and it may not be very pretty. Like they may not be showing you a very kind side to them. And be careful, Cancer, because this could also be you. You could be maybe not showing your best self this week and needing to let something go, right? So, ooh. If it is you, Cancer, as opposed to carrying something on or trying to exact revenge or to, pull out your own shadow side, the Spirit is saying, just let it go. It's not worth it. It's not going to net you anything of value. Like sometimes being the bigger person and letting something go is the right answer, is the right choice for you. Because I feel like whether it's you or somebody you're dealing with, that advice is the same. Let it go. Like you don't need to expose this person, or you don't need to dig into something that feels icky. Like look at this. This is like 7 of Swords energy. Let's see what else. The 4 of Cups. I think this is to deal with a specific relationship, okay? I think I'm getting mostly relationship vibes. I'm not really getting work vibes, but take it as it resonates. If it is related to like the work environment, I feel like there might be just a lot of politics going on, like a lot of bureaucracy or red tape or whatever, or like it could be as simple as like getting sucked into, talking bad about the company you work for or the boss, or maybe politics in general, because we are getting ready to go into election time. Like, I feel like it's tempting, right, to go there, but at the same time, it's like you don't just let it go. Like you don't really have as much control over that as you think. Or if you're going to discuss it, make sure that it doesn't rattle you emotionally. As long as you can stay in a good feeling space, it's okay to discuss ideas or, throw around opinions. But it's when you get like super emotional or intense about it that it throws you out of alignment, and therefore it's not worth it. Something like that. Anyways, for those of you who are not at all like into politics or talking about work or stuff, and this is to deal with a relationship, I feel like there's like a disappointment here or a heaviness coming in around the emotions. But I feel you're going to move past it. And this is you, Cancer. in the upright. So I feel like you can handle this. I feel like some of you are maybe moving past a really heavy, dark period emotionally, where maybe some truths were revealed and things felt like they were very tense or at an opposition. But I feel balance is coming to that situation or to how you've been feeling. Okay, and it'll come in faster the faster you're able to relinquish something or let something go, which is not always easy. But I actually was watching a video this morning by Bashar. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Bashar. Okay, he's another channeler. But he was saying that Spirit responds best to the AAA method. The AAA method is when, say you're going through something really difficult, and most people will go to prayer to ask for something, but prayer's not meant for that. Prayer's meant to affirm what you already have that's going well for you. Because law of attraction responds kindly to that. So he said, take the AAA approach when you're feeling heaviness. And it is acknowledge what you already have that is going well for you, appreciate, and then allow, which also means let go. The AAA approach. Acknowledge, appreciate, allow, and it'll raise your vibration and bring you back into balance. And you know what? I tried that and it actually works. Test that out, okay? Could be dealing with another Cancerian, but it could also be dealing with Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Libra. It's a general reading, so I have Virgo over here too. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And let's go to Leo. Leo. Make sure you give me a thumbs up as you get in here. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. Okay, Leo. Oh my goodness, Leo, are you dealing with the Virgo or Scorpio? You have the card of Virgo out. You could also be have that in your own birth chart. Some of you could be on the cusp. I'm getting all these cusper messages, like literally. And or it could just be the influencing vibes. This energy is all about your method. It's a very insightful, efficient, detail-oriented, but sometimes overly critical energy. It also talks about your health and your health habits. And being dutiful and discerning when it comes to what you're giving your time and effort to. So let's see what else we have coming through for you, Leo. Now this is interesting because I just did your monthly reading and it was about self-love. It was about the true definition of self-love, which is not like I'm going to change myself so that I can love myself. And that's how most people approach self-love. They think that they're unworthy with however they are now, and that in order to love themselves, they must somehow change who they are or what they do or etc. But true self-love is acceptance. I am that of which I am. All of me, my shadow and my light, my good and my bad, right? My positive and my negative. And there's so much, like, when you relax into that knowing that self-love is not asking you to do or change anything. It's just simply acceptance. Oh, the ease that gives you, how that relieves the tension and the stress in your body. You're not doing anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just fine. You're exactly where you need to be. All is working out for you. You know, and it's about like soothing yourself, Leo, and stop that over perfectionist, like criticism, self-talk that you tend to do when you're too hard on yourself. So some of you needed to hear that. So you have the source and isolation. See, but isolation can be a good thing. Being alone can be a good thing. But see, this person is crying. So this to me feels more like self-deprivation. When you're not allowing yourself to feel as good as you can feel. And although it seems it is because of things outside of you that are creating this, you are the source of all your own emotions, your vibration, your thoughts. We are the source of all of our own suffering. And it is through the mind that you suffer. And you don't have to. You don't have to. So if you've been experiencing some sort of emotional pain or suffering, they're asking you to soothe that by being kinder to yourself. Be kind to yourself. This is all right. This is okay. This is intense, Leo. Now, some of you may be doing just fine, but you may find yourself the source of comfort for somebody who may not be. And it could be a Virgo. But it's a general reading, so it could be any zodiac sign. I also have Aries and Scorpio out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No barking. No. Doc, don't make me put you outside. Uh-oh. I knew I was being too quiet. Okay. Are you going to be good? Come here. Oh, there's a good boy. Oh, hi. There's a good boy. Okay, sorry. Back to you, Leo. Sorry. Excuse my cough. I'm getting over some sort of like weird chest thing. Anyways, the Fool and the Three of Wands. So this is really positive energy. The Fool represents new beginnings. Okay. Like kind of taking a risk, if you will. On the negative side, it could be impulsive. It could be not well thought out. So be careful about that. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Gladys. The Three of Wands is all about the future. You know, if you've been at a crossroads, you're past that. So there's progression here. You're moving forward. If you've been in a stagnant phase of your life, there's something new on offer. And that's exactly what your reading was about that I just did for your monthly, was about out with the old, in with the new. Now, some of you are grieving the old as opposed to accepting the new. And they want you to look towards the future, not the past, Leo. They want you to go into the AAA method that I talked about for Cancer. When you're suffering or when things are going or feeling very strained to you, use the AAA method. Acknowledge what is already going well for you or what is currently going well for you. Acceptance and then allowance. Acknowledge, accept, allow. Acknowledge, accept, allow. Practice that. You have the World here, which means there's a completion and some sort of success coming through. And you may get good news this week. Okay? Things may be kind of going forward or have felt like they were not moving at all to fast forward. Like it's more than progression. It's almost like going from A to Z. So I feel there's some really good stuff coming in for you and possibly good news and good communication coming in as well about your future and a future opportunity. So that's beautiful, Leo. Could be dealing with a Virgo, a Scorpio, Aries, but I also have Leo, Sag here, and Taurus. So let's go to Virgo then. Virgo. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Virgo. What can Virgo expect this upcoming week? You have Cancerian energy and the moon. Piscean energy could be connecting with a Cancer or a Pisces, or have that in your chart. And or it could just be the influencing vibes. This is all about your emotions, all about how you feel. It might actually be a bit overwhelming for you. There might be, excuse me, there might be a lot going on in the feelers. This could make you feel sensitive, a little too sensitive, moody, yeah, hormonal if you're a female, well, even if you're a male. On the plus side, though, it's a very intuitive, caring, family-oriented energy. Is also talking about your instincts, following your gut reactions. It's highlighting family twice in each card. So there seems to be a focus on that fourth house of home and family. Also your habits, taking a look at your habits, Virgo, and whether they serve you or don't serve you. I hope I don't have to pause, because I might be I don't want to go in a coughing fit, but hold on. Are we good? We're good. Okay. Let's see what else. This also highlights, interestingly enough, the mother, the maternal, the feminine energy. Okay. So you have the creator. Oh my goodness, that's way more than I wanted. Intensity. Yes. And we are the world. So this is the card combination I like to see. This is talking about you being the creator of your own reality, Virgo, and having all of the tools to manifest that of which you want. And it's matched with the card of abundance. So some of you are literally setting the stage to create more money for yourself, more viable income for yourself. Some of you may get a taste of that or all of that this week, those lucky ones. Some of you are just simply making progress towards that abundance that you've been looking for. Now, I feel this is around money, but abundance can also be in abundance of energy, abundance of love, you know, whatever it is that you've really been geared towards. I feel like you're getting positive feedback from the universe this week, or some sort of proof or manifestation around that. So I love that. And then you have the card of intensity and we are the world. Look at that one. You see how like this person is pushing through the stratosphere? So you could be pushing the limits as well, or pushing yourself beyond what you thought you were capable of, and it panning out for you, Virgo. You are connected to all that is, and this number 10 is letting you know that there is a completion here as well. So let's see what else. 3 cards for Virgo. Goodness. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. The Justice card. Oh, that's too many. 10 of Cups. That's the 5 of Swords. All right, I'll keep it. And the Lovers. So, if there's been strife around the family or the home environment, I feel balance coming to that. Okay, at least for this time period. When it comes to a relationship or a specific relationship, I feel things also coming into balance with that person, especially for those of you who are committed or are in commitments. I feel like there's harmony coming to the connection, more sensitivity coming through, and just really feeling on the same page as your partner. Okay, for those of you who may not be linked up or committed to somebody, there could be a person who has commitment potential on the horizon for you in the form of a new person, right? Or growth or development in a current connection that's bringing balance. In the meantime, because you're like achieving some sort of balance in that arena, it is also somehow bringing healing energy or balance also into the home or to the family. Okay. As long as you don't get overly into your feelings or have this like moody, defensive energy. Of course, everybody responds to the energy you put out, right? So if you go into a defensive, argumentative state, you can't expect people to be peaceful with you. You know, it's like, it just doesn't work that way, right? But, but Virgo, if you can stay more in that soft, caring, balanced state, then you bring out the best in everybody that you touch, right? And you only draw the best out of those around you. So remember that. You are setting the tone always for how other people treat you. All right. So you could be dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, Cancerian, Pisces energy, another Virgo, Pisces again. It could also be Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's go to Libra. Libra. Somebody said, cute dog. Thank you. It's cute. You're the cutest. Sorry I keep coughing. I'm getting over some sort of like virus. I don't even know what it is. I recently started like running in the mornings. I've always been more like a walker, like a stroller, not necessarily a runner. But I'm trying to get like in better shape for my upcoming wedding in October. And I have noticed that it has done something funky to my lungs. Like, I think it's a good thing. It just like, running, like, because it pumps circulation more into your lung fields, it will have you coughing and I don't know. All kinds of weird stuff is happening to my body since I started running. But I hope it pays off. We'll see. Yeah, allergies are not helping. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Libra. Libra. What can Libra expect this upcoming week? Libra. Oh, wait. No way. I said oh way. No way. That's way too many. Come on, one card. All right, fine, two. Okay, so the fourth house of roots and the card of Jupiter. So this is interesting because Virgo just got a message about the fourth house. You could be connecting with Virgo or have that in your chart or be on the cusp. That seems to be like the running theme today. But this is also talking about family, your home, comfort, cooking, your inner world, real estate, all of that fourth house vibes. Sorry. But then you also have the card of Jupiter, which is a very enthusiastic, optimistic, positive energy. It's about exploring new potential. It's about travel. It's about kind of like putting yourself out there, right? So some of you are getting like an inner world rejuvenation by maybe seeing the world or getting out there or doing something that is creative and fun and maybe something that's out of your usual wheelhouse, right? This is all about luck as well and feeling very fortunate. It's a very blessed energy. So I love that for you, Virgo. Libra. For you, Libra. What the heck? Again, could be connecting with Virgo. I have Cancerian energy here too. So let's see. What else for Libra? Playfulness and the rebel. Ooh-wee, I love this. We're getting some good readings today. So look how vibrant that energy is. Like, that is all about, like, having fun and being playful, getting out of the house, kind of breaking the mold, doing something different, doing something new, feeling new, you know, being a new version of you. It could be as simple as just going somewhere different to eat, or as complicated as, like, recreating yourself, you know, finding out new things about yourself, discovering new talents that you have, breaking out of the mundane, or like this meh feeling. You know, some of you, it's like you like the stability of predictability, okay, and your life brings that to you, but every once in a while it's nice to, like, experience something new, zhuzh it up a little bit, expand your horizons, expand your social group, etc. So I feel a lot of expansion coming through. Let's see what else. 6 of Cups. 3 of Cups. And the 8 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Cups to me is about the past, your childhood, nostalgia. The 3 of Cups is like coming to terms with something, reconciling something within yourself regarding your past. The 8 of Pentacles to me is about being focused and present in the now and working on who you currently are, okay, and what you currently have in front of you. So some of you needing to let the past go, or maybe you're getting some healing or reconciliation with that. It could also be literally that you are reconciling or coming together with someone from your past or from your childhood, okay? But I feel like that's not going to be all of you. The 8 of Pentacles to me is very productive, very down-to-earth energy, progression, things moving forward. So this is really beautiful. I feel like when it comes to relationships, there's this opportunity, right, to reconcile something, either with another person or within yourself. But this could also talk about celebrations, having a reason to celebrate, you know, things coming together for you. It's a very supportive energy and a supportive opportunity here for you to expand beyond what you usually allow for yourself. So this is actually really beautiful energy, Libra. Could be dealing with Cancer energy, Virgo energy, but I also have Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn energy out as well, and Aries. Okay, let's go to Scorpio. What? Somebody said, Mr. Oh, is that another troll? Somebody said, are your feet the same color as your fingernails? I'm assuming you're talking about my nail polish. But yes, I am Caucasian here, and I am also Caucasian on my feet. The same color. Yes. Anyways, I don't think that's what you actually meant, but that's how I read it. It's like, that's none of your business, and I'm not showing you my feet either. I did just get my nails done, though. They look pretty good, right? She did a great job. Anyway, sorry. Hey, Scorpio. Scorpio. What does Scorpio expect for this upcoming week? For my Scorpios. Okay. Oh, no freaking way, guys. I could not make this up. Look, I just scared my dog. Sorry, babe. I got Libra. Guys, for every sign, I've gotten the prior sign you know what I mean? Okay, so when I did Taurus, it referenced Aries. When I did Gemini, it referenced Taurus. When I did Cancer, it referenced Gemini. When I did Leo, it referenced Cancer. Virgo referenced Leo. Okay, you following me? And now I'm on Libra. No, Libra referenced Virgo. And now I'm on Scorpio, and it's referencing Libra. Like, get the French out of here. I don't even know what that means or what sort of weird message that is. I'm not putting it together what that means, but isn't that bizarre? It's just bizarre. Anyways, Scorpio. If I go to do Sagittarius and I get Scorpio's card, I'm going to fall out of my chair. I really am. Okay, anyways. Scorpio, you have Libra energy. This highlights relationships, but in a very positive way. It's a very harmonious, very cooperative, very balanced energy. Okay, it talks about being considerate of others, as well as giving others grace, as well as giving yourself grace. On the negative end, it can talk about indecisiveness, being too judgmental, being too overly willing to please others. So just be careful with that. Some of you could be exuding that, or you could be connecting with someone who is, most particularly a Libra. Doesn't have to be. So let's see, Scorpio. What else you have? You have the card of ripeness, silence, and the dream. I love this card right here because this talks about things coming to fruition. This talks about manifesting. This talks about, yeah, it's a very beautiful energy. Some of you are keeping quiet about this, though. You may have something coming to fruition that you have kept quiet about, or that you are keeping quiet about. Okay, I love that it's paired with the dream. Okay, so I feel like some of you are producing into your reality a dream, something that you've dreamed of becoming a reality, something that maybe you've kept to yourself, a secret prayer you had, a secret hope that you had, and it becoming a reality, or at least you're getting evidence towards the reality that you're wanting to create. Now, this could be in any area of your life, but since relationships are being highlighted, there may be developments in specific relationship or all of your relationships, or just simply your relationship with life, what you believe is possible. You know, the fastest way to manifest something, well, let me put it to you this way. Most people think that the way that they manifest more love into their life or into a relationship is to think positively or try and find something they love about that specific person. And that will work. Kind of. But actually, the fastest way to manifest love is to fall in love with your life, yourself. To fall in love with life. Because there's not a whole lot of conditions around that. You know, when you fall in love with a person, they need things from you. They do things you don't like. It's not always easy to stay in that vibration. But when you fall in love with life in general, then that's not as easy to fall out of love with, is it? Because life doesn't demand much from you. So let's see what else for Scorpio, the King of Swords. Ah, my my God, the Five of Swords. Yikes. So these actual, no, these same cards came out in your monthly reading that I did. That was a very intense reading, Scorpio. No, wow. Okay, some of you have two cards of communication here. You have all swords energy. You could be dealing with an air sign, particularly Libra, but could be Aquarius, Gemini. And or you could have that in your chart. And or you're just showing up like this. This is a really intense energy, Scorpio. This is serious. This is somebody who's not effing around, and they've got something to say. They got a lot to say. Now, for some of you, this is you. Particularly for my masculine Scorpios, this is you, I feel. I feel like you got something to say. You got a lot to say, and you're going to say it. Okay? And it's funny because when I did the monthly reading, I felt like there was some like holding back. And I feel like now I'm not holding back anymore. Okay, so if you had been biting your tongue about something, I feel you letting it rip, especially for my masculine Scorpios. Now, some of you are dealing with a masculine who is approaching you in this way. It could be someone you're dealing with that is authoritative, that really don't give a shit, that just says whatever's on their mind, but it's not always the kindest thing. It's not always in the kindest way. Don't let this throw you off kilter, Scorpio. And I'm also getting don't fight fire with fire. Okay, I wouldn't usually get clarification on a quickie reading, but I'm going to on this one because I wasn't expecting that. Here you have like this dream come true and like a development happening for you, which is so positive and awesome. And then this, really? This nasty energy coming in? What is this? There's something unexpected here, and it's having you going back to the drawing board. And I feel like it has to deal with a specific person or relationship. It's like in another area of your life is going very well. There is something coming to fruition that you've dreamed of. And then there's something else happening here that could throw a wrench in your good feeling space, right? Or you could be throwing your own wrench in it, you know, by letting yourself get in your emotions or upset and then letting it rip, letting that stinger come out. Some of you, it's you, okay? But take it as it's resonating. You could also be connecting with somebody that is just like, ugh. You know, like that's the best way I can describe it. Like, ugh, who are you? I'm actually getting the song by Lauv, L-A-U-V. Who are you? And it may have you like, I don't want to say like it's going to throw you off though. I feel like you're more so in the space of like, okay. And then like recollecting yourself and like moving along with your day. So I don't feel like you're going to get stuck in this, you know, energy or let it like completely throw you off the rails, you know. But it's just like somebody going off at the mouth. I can't tell if it's you or another person. Again, you're going to have to see how this pans out for you. And then it's like, okay, I'm just going to call it a day. Goodbye. You know? Yeah, it's abrupt. It's abrupt and it's blunt. But at the same time, like, you still have steady progression happening in your life regardless. So it's not going to stop your progression, is I guess what I'm trying to say. You could be dealing with a Libra But I also have Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius here. And I got Virgo vibes as well. So. Avi said, yes, it was me shaking my head. At least you can be honest with yourself. You know? I feel like a lot of times when people come to tarot readings, they always want to make the other person like the bad person and they're the good person. And I'm not going to lie. Like, I used to do the same thing when I watched tarot readings, like very little self-reflection going on. But guys, sometimes we are the assholes. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes we're being the unreasonable one. You know what I mean? Like, so have an open mind when you come to tarot, but also don't judge yourself. Like, who cares? We all like have our things, right? And I want to go back to the Leo reading, which was about loving yourself anyways. Like, who cares? We're human. That's what humans do. Whatever. Okay, let's go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What can Sagittarius expect this upcoming week? Pluto, get the front door out of here. What did I say, guys? I said if I get the card of Scorpio when I do Sagittarius's reading, I'm going to fall out of my chair. I'm dead. I'm dead. What is this? What is this? It's Scorpio. You guys. I must be in a really good vibe because I am manifest. There's no way I manifested that. Oh my God, look at the bottom of the deck. I can shit you not. It's Scorpio twice. No freaking way. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. Wow. Oh my God. Hold on. I got to get over that for a second. What the what? For those of you who just tuned in, I was just saying for every sign, I keep getting the previous sign's card. So like I'm not going to go through it again, but like for Leo, I got Cancer, and for Cancer, I got Gemini. And I said, if I do Sagittarius and I get a Scorpio card, I'm going to fall out of my freaking chair. And guess what I got? Scorpio. Oh my God. Ugh. I know, I scared my dogs. Sorry, guys. Okay, anyways. Okay. Sagittarius, you have the card of Pluto, which is Scorpio energy, which seems to be the theme today. Okay. To me, this could be a very erratic type of energy to get, right? But it is about renewal. It's about reclaiming your personal power. It's about evolution. It's about cycles, rebirth, endings, new beginnings. It's a very transformative energy. On the flip side, it could be very intense. It could be obsessive. It could be a suspicious or like a paranoid energy. So you want to be careful with that, okay? So let's see what else we have coming through for Sagittarius. You have the card of change and the card of understanding. So whatever change or transformation that is occurring for you, Sagittarius, is bringing you to a higher level of understanding. It is a positive change, one that has been in the books for you, if you will. Sometimes when life gets really intense and we go through rapid periods of endings and new beginnings, transcension, when we're transcending our prior selves, it feels scary. It could be very fearful. It could put a lot of doubt into your mind. Um, excuse me. It can just be a very uncomfortable vibe. So I get it. But I feel like if you could see, you know, what's coming for you, what's right in front of you, Sagittarius, then you would be excited about this. You would be anticipating eagerly about what's to come next, with hope, with faith, with clarity, with stability. And that's kind of the perception that Spirit's wanting you to take. When it comes to change, most people go into fearful states. They just go into fear because people fear what they don't know. But if instead you pivoted towards, I don't need to know, Spirit knows, and I have faith in that, and you go more towards the faith aspect of it, it feels easier, right? Change comes easier for us when we're in that space. And that's the only change they're asking you to make right now. Thank you for the $1.99, Melanie. So let's see what else is coming through for Sagittarius. 10 of Cups. The Fool. Ooh, the Empress. Sounded like Winnie the Pooh there. Okay. Anyways, 10 of Cups, the Fool, and the Empress. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So there is some sort of positive transformation or change coming through the family or relationship sector. And so even if it doesn't feel stable to you right now, and maybe there's a lot going on, there is something really positive coming in that arena of your life. Like something that's really going to emotionally fulfill you. Okay? They're giving me the song Glorious by Macklemore, but specifically the lyric where she says, I have a chance to start again. So some of you, it's like a chance to start again in a project or in a relationship. Some of you, and this is for my female Sagittariuses that are of childbearing age, you may be bringing in a new member to the family. You may be pregnant. You may be very fertile right now, okay? For those of you who are like, not me, and obviously you're going to know if that's you, there could just be new developments coming in the family sector or in a relationship that stabilizes the connection or stabilizes you momentarily, okay? Because energy is changeable, but during this time frame. So, all this talk or all these thoughts about things not working out for you, it could not be working out for you more than it is working out for you, Sagittarius. If you just trust, okay? The 10 of Cups to me is like the best you can get as far as it comes to like how you're feeling and emotions. Some of you may also be really connecting with children or the mother figure during this time frame. I know we're getting ready to go into Father's Day, but I'm getting all maternal type of vibes. And I also got that with Virgo. Some of you could be connecting with Virgo. Awesome. Could be dealing with a Taurus, an Aries, a Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn. Somebody said, bite your tongue on the prego stuff. Don't kill the messenger now. I'll just tell you what the cards say. But you know what? My Venus is in Sagittarius. And I pray that wasn't for me. Oh my God. Okay, anyways. Let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn. She says, I'm 47. I don't need no more. I hear you. Sorry I keep coughing. Like, I'm just trying to hold it together for you guys. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn. I just got the card of Sagittarius. I can't. I just got the card of Sagittarius for Capricorn. Oh my gosh, if you don't know why that's important, rewind back to Sagittarius. I can't keep falling off my chair every time this happens. But what the heck? Oh my god. What? Oh, I gotta go play the lotto today. That's what that means. Anyways, Capricorn, you have the card of Sagittarius, which is the 9th house of seeking. This is about travel. This is about higher education, your faith, your beliefs, your customs. Very spiritual energy, but also very risk-taking, getting out there, trying new things type of energy. I also got that with Libra. Some of you connecting with Libra. But let's see what else. Ooh, yes, understanding and abundance. So I love this. Virgo got this energy too. It could also be connected to Virgo or have that in your chart. But this is like, to me, this is what it looks like when you kind of achieved something vibrationally and then you get a reward. So this is about increasing your vibration, Capricorn, through positive thinking, through meditation, or just reaching a higher level understanding of love about yourself or about another, and it paying out in dividends, right? So abundance, the card of abundance is here. And again, that could talk about money. Yes, that's what most people think abundance is. But it could also talk about abundance of health, abundance of love, you know, an abundance of energy, right? So I feel like really positive and fortunate energy coming through for Capricorn. To me, like, having money is nice, but the number one thing that I personally prioritize as somebody whose Capricorn is a Mercury is my health. Like, I love feeling good. You know, I love feeling good in my body. Some of you prioritizing your health is where it's at, or maybe that's something you're already doing or already looking into. So, 9 of Cups, Page of Swords. What else? Oops, got an extra one. The Hierophant. So, this is interesting to me. So, the 9 of Cups is all about, like, feeling very satisfied. It can be a very indulgent energy, but it's just feeling good. Like, look how good she feels, right? And the Page of Swords is kind of the opposite of that. It is... Oh, okay. I'll come back to that. It is a very, like, immature, hyper-analytical, non-trusting type of energy. And when I first looked at this card, I got the word trash, and I don't know why. I don't want to go into that because it seems really super negative. I don't know if, like, somebody's trash talking, or sometimes this could be gossip, or there's like a trashy, I hate that word trashy though. Just saying, I don't know where this is coming from. Just take it if it resonates, okay? 2 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Now this is about having choices, balancing things out. But see, this person is capable. I feel that's you, Capricorn. And the Hierophant, to me, at least in this deck, is about taking the higher road. Taking the higher road. But it also does talk about following the rules, traditions, beliefs. Some of you are kind of going back and forth right now with, like, whether to, like, follow follow the rules or do what feels good to you. And Capricorn does tend to be more of a rule follower than some of my other zodiac signs. But I actually kind of feel like you're kind of being guided to go with what feels good to you. So I don't know if that is like taking a pass on something you obligated yourself to do something else that you'd rather do, or maybe taking like a random day off this week just because you want to. I don't know. There's a little bit of a rebellious type of energy here. And it's like, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I don't want to. You know? That's kind of the vibe I'm feeling. Some of you are like a little skeptical. Like, if I do the thing that feels good, isn't that wrong? And Spirit is saying they're feeling good feels good because it's good. Okay, society may teach you otherwise, but that's because they need things from you. They need you to do what they tell you to. But feeling good is good, right? And so don't be so like over analytical of your own happiness. Like, do I deserve to be happy? Yes, you do. Okay. Do I deserve a day off? Hell yes, you do. You know, or should I do the right thing? Should I do what's expected of me? Should I do what my mother wants or my boss wants? And it's like, well, don't be a complete rebel. I heard don't be a complete a-hole. No need to go that route. But you also can go to the beat of your own drum. You can also prioritize yourself sometimes. It feels good, doesn't it? It's also the key to your success. So I feel you going, like, being, like, kind of pulled towards the path less traveled this week, so to speak. Could be dealing with a Taurus, a Gemini, a Sagittarius, another Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra. Aquarius. Aquarius. Pineapple juice, does that help my cough? My cough? I think I can't even talk. You know what I just bought online? Mullein tincture. Is that the name of it? Mullen. It's supposed to completely detox your lungs. It's like a natural herb tea or whatever. I've never tried it. I saw it online. But I'm supposed to get it in the mail today. Mullein tea. Has anybody ever heard of that? It's a lung detox. I'm going to try it. Why not? I'm all about the herbals these days. Thank you for the $4.99 in black. Appreciate you. I'm trying to stay as close to nature as possible, like when it comes to my body and my health right now. So I've been doing all this, like changing my diet, herbals, drinking water, all that good stuff. Anyways, enough about me. Back to you. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Oh, you have two cards. Libra and the 12th house. Look, you broke my running streak. I was getting every card. I did not get Capricorn, though. But that's all right. You got Libra and the 12th house energy here for you, Aquarius. Pisces, Libra, and energy could be in your chart or the chart of person you're connecting with. And or it's just influencing vibes. To me, this is a very like harmonious, cooperative, balanced type of energy. It's highlighting relationships or a specific relationship for you. The 12th house is about forgiveness, compassion, letting go of things you've been holding on to, letting go of grudges with others, letting go of the struggle in general. Especially when it comes to relationships or a specific relationship. There also might be healing coming through the emotions, okay, or within relationships as well. So let's see what else we have for Aquarius. This also does talk about like letting go of judgments, of guilt, a sense of shame or blame. Some of you, this is related to the past or something that you've been clinging on to from the past. Forgive yourself, Aquarius. You knew not what you do. I don't feel Aquarians are typically hard on other people because you're a humanitarian zodiac sign. You actually tend to be the opposite. You tend to be more giving and give more grace to others than you do yourself. Because I do feel like on the flip side of that, when it comes to yourself, you tend to hold yourself to really high expectations, which means that sometimes you let yourself down. And I do feel Aquarians, because you're fixed, you beat yourself up over that, and you don't easily let yourself off the hook because you feel you should know better. You know, you being the intellectual Aquarius that you are, that you should have known better. But it's like, as smart as you are, Aquarius, and as future oriented as you are, you can't know everything, and there's no sense in beating up or being cruel to yourself over things that you deem were mistakes in the past, because we all make mistakes, and that's all right. And also, no such thing as mistakes in spirit eyes, only pathways, only choices, and each choice leads to another choice, which leads to another choice, and you can choose differently whenever you want. So if you've been clinging to something that maybe didn't go well in the past, here's your permission slip to let it go. But also, some of you might have reasons to celebrate, reasons to get back into that good feeling space. Some of you might actually reconcile with somebody from the past. It could be as literal as that, okay? Or somebody's been clinging to you from the past. You may come to some sort of understanding or healing in regards to that specific connection. So let's see what else for Aquarius. 8 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, I can't stop coughing. Sorry. 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. Yay! So this is all about working on yourself, working on your projects, doing things that are productive, working on your emotions, healing your emotions, and for some of you, family, healing family issues, spending more time with your family, more time with your children, being more productive in the home environment, getting more organized, feeling better about yourself. Some of you may have some sort of reconciliation or healing within the 10th house, which is home, family, real estate. So I feel like you're making a lot of progress here. And it's all coming from the emotional state. It's like as you improve how you feel, everything around you improves as a byproduct. Have you ever noticed when you're really feeling good and you're just in a good space, you're just in a good feeling space, that everything goes good that day? You know, you're just in the groove, and it just, the world just bends to that good feeling. And it could be like that. It could be like that way more often than you're allowing it. And so Spirit wants you to allow yourself to feel good about yourself, to feel good about others, to look towards the future, to let go of the past, to continue to work on yourself. And the 10 of Cups is here, which is a very fulfilling, very supportive, very loving energy coming through for Aquarius. So I love that. Relationships seem to be the primary topic this upcoming week. Okay, so expect developments there. Could be dealing with Pisces, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay. Pisces. Pisces. My ring won't stay. You know what's funny is like sometimes my hands swell and I can't even get this ring off, and then other times like I can't get it to stay on. What the heck? Okay. Pisces. Pisces, what can Pisces expect this upcoming week? Ooh, too many. Pisces. Pisces, you have the card of Mercury, which is all about communication, words, thoughts, information, learning new things. It's also about your perception. It's a very curious energy. Okay. And represents Gemini energy. So you could be connecting with Gemini or have that in your chart. And or it's just the influencing vibes. But let's see what else for Pisces. Ordinariness. Moment to moment. And celebration. Now, three zodiac signs got this card. I can't remember who they were. But Aquarius, Pisces, and was it Libra? So I feel reconciliations or reunions coming. Okay, it's particularly for those three signs, but this seems to be a repeated energy for the collective. I just want to take note of that. So to me, this is all about like taking it one day at a time, one moment at a time, really. Finding beauty in the ordinary, finding beauty in the mundane, in the stable. Like, I feel like sometimes we think we want life to be like super fast paced and exciting, you know, excitement around every corner. But I also feel that there's beauty in the mundane. There's beauty in, you know, predictability and stability. And so that we can have that nice in between, right? So I feel like this week is not so much about the excitement and finding out new things. It's more so about like finding the beauty of just like being at home, you know, or doing your usual routine, but feeling good about it. You know, taking things like one task at a time and the comfort that brings with it. So it's more of a comfort energy than anything. So doing what you're comfortable doing, being around people that you're comfortable being around, and not really reaching far outside of that. And I think that's good. And, you know, Pisces, you tend to be introverts anyways. At least the Piscean energy that I've connected with, the people that I know that fall under that sign, you don't mind that. You know, you don't mind a little privacy. You know what I mean? But it's interesting because there is this card of celebration, which is connecting with others, friends, social groups. But I feel like you'll hall pass on those that aren't in your bubble. This is more about like connecting with people that are in your bubble. You know what I mean? Like your supportive network. But there may be opportunities to connect with friends or family that are very close to you during this time frame. But let's see what else. Eight of Wands, the Empress. So you have two cards of communication. What's the Two of Pentacles? You might be getting some news or some new information this week. I feel like this has to deal with a friend or a family member. Could also be an intimate relationship or whatever. But I have two cards of new information coming in. And I get like, I almost feel like you don't really know how to feel about whatever this is that you're learning or whatever you're getting information or a phone call or whatever about, whatever you're hearing. It's almost like you're going back and forth with like feeling comfortable with that versus kind of feeling uncomfortable. Like, I feel like you don't know how to feel. Like, I don't know. How should I feel about this? That type of energy coming through. And at the same time, I don't feel it's like negative. I just feel like, should I be happy or disappointed about this? Or like, I guess you could see it in two different ways. You know, it's like you could choose to see it positively or choose to see it as a negative. And that part's up to you. That's where your free will comes in. Only you get to choose how you feel about anything that happens in your life. You are the decider, right? But I get a sense of like news coming in, or maybe you're having a conversation with somebody and you're like kind of on the fence about how to feel about this. Let me get more. Oh, okay. You don't know if you believe it. Some of you are like, should I trust this? But I almost don't believe it. Like, I don't believe this person, or I don't believe they're sharing the full truth or something. The Seven of Swords and the King of Swords is this came up in Scorpio's reading. Sorry, some of you are also connecting with Scorpio. But I also have heavy air sign here, Gemini in particular, but also Aquarius, Libra, and Taurus energy. Okay, so there's something that you're going back and forth with, and it's like, should I just... Are you okay? Oh, my dog's having a nightmare. I don't mean to keep getting cards, but now I'm going too far. Okay, now I'm going too far. Just give it time. You'll feel out the truth. I feel like there is something you're learning or communication coming in. You're kind of focused on your day-to-day. You know, you might be connecting with loved ones and people that are close to you and feeling confident overall. And then there's like something else going on that you're kind of disappointed about or not sure how to feel. And it's kind of interfering with, I guess, your stability or being fully comfortable, you know, with where you're at. And it's because you don't have like the full truth or the full picture. And they're saying, okay, just for now, focus on the things that are making you feel good, okay? And stay as productive as you can, but give yourself downtime when you need it. And in time, this will dissipate or the truth will be shown. And some of you are dealing with an air sign. But like I said earlier, in particular Gemini, but I also have Taurus energy here. Could be Aquarius, Libra, and I have Scorpio as well, and Aquarius over here. So take it as it resonates. That was a really interesting one, wasn't it? So, wow. Very, very interesting. That's my Tweety bird. Okay, anyways. Nerd alert. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you for joining me, Aries through Pisces. I loved it. The timestamps will be available once the live is published. I've already started putting out my next round of readings. I've got Leo, Scorpio, and Aries out, and probably a couple more to come this week and throughout the month. So be on the lookout for that. I love you guys so much for joining me, and as always, it was super fun. I appreciate all of you, and until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.